She walked in wearing sweatpants. No uniform, no belt, just calm eyes. The black belt instructor? He laughed and asked her to spar, as a joke. But what happened next? One move, and the entire gym fell silent. You won't believe who she really was, or what she did next. Stay tuned. This one hits hard. The dojo was buzzing with energy that Saturday afternoon. The black belts were warming up. Beginners nervously watched from the sidelines. That's when she walked in, wearing nothing but a loose gray t-shirt and sweatpants. She looked completely out of place. No belt, no uniform, no bravado, just calm eyes scanning the room. Everyone turned to look. Whispers spread like wildfire. Is she lost? She doesn't look like a fighter. The instructor, a tall man named Daniel, with a booming laugh and a chest full of confidence, noticed her too. "Hey there," he called out, walking over. "You here for the cardio class, or did you take a wrong turn?" A few chuckles followed. The woman smiled politely. "I'm here for self-defense." That's when Daniel, trying to entertain the class, made the mistake. With a smirk, he raised an eyebrow and joked, "How about a light sparring round to warm up the class?" She paused, then nodded. "Sure." People gathered quickly. Some pulled out their phones. Daniel chuckled as he adjusted his black belt. "All right," he said, hands on hips. "Just relax and try not to panic when I move fast. Okay." The woman didn't say a word. She stepped on the mat barefoot, her posture casual, yet grounded. No fighting stance, no raised fists, just ready. The bell rang. Daniel stepped forward with a mock jab. She sidestepped easily. He tried a light kick. She leaned back, effortlessly. Then, BAM! In a flash, she spun, dropped low, and swept his leg. Daniel's feet left the ground. Thud! He hit the mat hard. The room gasped. Silence. Phones were no longer recording. Mouths were hanging open. Daniel lay there, blinking. What just happened? People swarmed her with questions. Where did you learn that? Are you a black belt in something? Was that jujitsu? She smiled. My grandfather taught me. He was a martial arts master in Korea. I don't really train anymore. I just keep the basics fresh. Everyone stared in disbelief. How could someone so ordinary-looking hide such skill? But Daniel wasn't done. He got back up, face red, not from anger but shock. "One more round," he said, now serious. "Let's go again." This time he came in fast. Real strikes. Professional footwork. A crowd formed around the mat. But she flowed like water. She blocked every move with minimal effort. Parried. Dodged. Moved with grace that came from muscle memory burned deep into her bones. Then, with a simple twist and shoulder lock, he tapped out. The dojo was dead silent. She helped him up. It started slowly. One clap, then another. Then the entire room erupted into applause. Some were cheering. Some were laughing in disbelief. Others were whispering, "I've never seen anything like that." Daniel looked at her and smiled wide, rubbing his shoulder. "I deserve that," he said, laughing. "You just humbled a black belt in front of his whole class." She replied calmly, "You weren't trying to hurt me. But life doesn't give you warnings. That's why I came here." Daniel nodded, suddenly understanding. "I think we've all learned something today," he said, turning to the class. Never underestimate someone based on how they look. Skill, experience, and quiet confidence don't always wear a uniform. She stayed for the rest of the class. Everyone wanted to talk to her. Some even asked for lessons. By the end of the session, she was no longer the lady in sweatpants. She was the one who took down the instructor twice without breaking a sweat. The dojo offered her a teaching spot on the spot. She politely declined. "I'm not looking for recognition," she said. "I just want to feel safe, and maybe remind a few people that appearances can be deceiving." As she walked out, people held the door for her. Students whispered in awe. And Daniel? He stood watching, still rubbing his shoulder, then turned to his students. "Lesson of the day," he said with a grin. "Respect everyone." If that story blew your mind, imagine how many hidden legends walk among us every day. Don't judge too fast. Stay humble. Train hard. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss the next jaw-dropping moment. See you next one.